Good
Blog
evening.
Talk Radio.
Good evening. Hi, this is Irene Ratliff. Is anyone online today? Hello? Do I have any callers online today? I wanted to say that I'm actually on the studio website on the blogtalkradio.com, and what I realized is that I probably need to download a better, I guess, audio while I'm speaking inside the phone so that it's not really being interrupted with a lot of static. So I do apologize if there's any static. There should not be any static on the radio. I will probably rebroadcast the same, I guess, message that I'm doing today, tomorrow, for tomorrow's talk radio, so that I make sure that I'm downloading the Skype and make sure that here it is, the message or the information is being delivered properly. Well, anyway, today is Tuesday, May 27, 2014. FYI, for your information for today, please like Street Meat Company, www.streetmeat.biz and www.meetup.com, street-meet. Listeners can call 646-564-9776. We are on air 30 minutes daily at 11:30 p.m. We would like to be on air longer, but we need donations. Please visit our website at www.streetmeet.biz and www.meetup.com/street-meet. Street Meet Mingle will be on Sunday, June 1st, 2014 at 2 p.m. Please join we. We will be Southwest Library off of Cascade and Research. We are looking forward to you guys coming out, participating, learning what Street Meat Company agenda is, and of course, as always, we're looking for great people. And it's just the truth. We're looking for people. We're looking for people who are ready and willing to work. Talking points. Street Meat Company is a nonprofit organization, and we are seeking people who are willing to work. We do need to establish the organization, so we're looking for board of directors, members, trustees, and etc. Whatever that thing is to create the R&R of, I guess, organizing. The reason why we want to make sure that we're a structured organization, because the thing is that there are benefits out there in terms of resources. There are people who are out there who are doing certain things, and I understand that there's all the crowdfunding community and, you know, this, that, and the other, but this is a Street Meat Company, and we are also acknowledge that, for an example, the state, they do have programs for manufacturing businesses, and we won't be able to those things, okay? So this is one as an organization for receiving federal funding or organizational funding, large amounts of private, from. We want to be able to make sure that we know and we trust each other in terms of how we want to go out there and deliver certain services, not only to here within the United States, but then also globally, whether that is in global. We already know what that is, okay? Street Meat Company added UJIMA, collective work and responsibility. I'm like, wow, if we doing all this community service work, because I saw some few projects that we can get on. So I was like, well, you know, big up to Nguzo Saba. We're going to call it UJIMA. Collective work and UJIMA sounds. UJIMA. I almost wanted the saxophone, you know. UJIMA. So anyway, Street Meat Company added see at the website or the meetup.com page, but I will. Once I actually start looking at some of the community projects and working with some other people who also may have some interest, we'll take photos before and after, and you'll also see things posted on the website. Extending the interest to establish a bike trail in many the from people who was bike and pedestrian. West End to downtown, they are establishing a pedestrian trail, but we want to get it from West End, Hamilton, Greenbrier Mall, Fairburn Road, etc. I'm writing down Fairburn Road. I'm going to give to you from Cascade. They do have a bike trail. For people who are bike riding, Beach Cruiser is not going to do it. Please consider 10 speed or better, or whatever is good for you guys, okay? Also, the Barge Road Senior Assistance Home right there on Barge, and it needs accessibility. We need people who will be able to participate in probably trying to find the accessibility to travel to group. They are on mobile vehicles or mobile cars, and they can, if the road was accessible to them, I know that the buses are there, but if that little strip of road going down the Barge Road and then turning, going towards Greenbrier Mall, that's a nice little path there. So that one street there and that strip, it needs to be fixed so that here it is, the people who are on, who need access can actually get there with ease and enjoy their ride over there, okay? Again, going back to Ujima, on Cascade and Utoy Springs in the park area, it needs to be cleaned up. Now, the thing is that because I'm looking at it, I'm like, a project that we can do, Springs and the whole aspect of Cascade, Utoy Creek actually have some history. It used to be an old battlefield. See, I was looking at this little area, and I'm like, wow, whoever built, they kept that area for a reason. And I was like, wow, okay, it looks good, but it's a little junky. So we have to find out who's actually over that first. Once we establish that relationship, it can be a exceptional sitting area and probably be able to add some value to it. You know, once we clean it up, and of course we're able to volunteer in that area, okay? So this is a part of the Ujima effort, is beautifying. Here it is, our areas. Also establishing what the history is in terms of Utoy Creek, okay? So study Utoy Creek battlefield area, okay? MARTA and RIDE. Currently, we would like to learn more about the disruptions that took place for Route 165 today. For some 165 road and went straight up to the highway, all highway to we were like, okay, routes from bar we didn't disruption. That is we value MARTA. That there's some propaganda that was solicited maybe about a month ago. We would like to create the talking points on MARTA also to profit share. Stuff that it hasn't really received any stuff. So I'm FYI, hello for us MARTA writers. Hey, we on penny stocks, $1, start some stocks. We need to try to encourage that meetings, or if we communicate those things to even some of the bus drivers, how can we profit share? Taking pride in MARTA, okay? And maybe here it is, we'll be able to look at not only profit sharing, but maybe even trying to get some extensions in terms of, you know, how we write MARTA and doing things like that. Getting involved with the local neighborhood association. people are not knowing their surroundings and not knowing their neighbors. Please, 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 and get involved with your local neighborhood association. Sometimes the association, they may have some small talking points about our communities and maybe some abandoned houses and things like that. I mean, that's fine and dandy. That's good, actually. But to tell you the truth, before we actually deliver that information to our elected officials, in terms of us being in the community, we have a lot of people who are looking for housing. There is affordable housing. The thing is, we need people who know how to do the construction. Yes, do need people who are able to volunteer in the construction. I understand that volunteering doesn't pay the rent, but how do you expect that we're going to succeed in certain areas when we know that people who are working tirelessly every day that want to share the American dream, that here it is we're entitled to? Well, we do need people who will help participate in just that. So in terms of our neighborhood association and their communication in regards to abandoned properties or houses, what can we do collectively to try to find out more about the property? How can we also get more people involved in getting into a home? As I explained to you earlier, yes, we will need to have people who know how to do insurance, but then we also need to, maybe establish relationships with people who are who have a nice, strong, position inside the community that knows about the property. Some of these properties are going up through because taxes weren't paid or they're being sold in bulk. No, okay, no. We do not want people to come in who does not live in the community to buy these properties in bulk. It is an issue. The reason why it is, come on, we have all these empty properties, but then here it is, we have a large amount of people who can pay for the rent. And then considering, okay, here it is, there is resources available for that. There are people who are trying to find means for land use, and I think that we should consider the best route possible, and that is home ownership, okay? And the thing in that note is consider that street meet in terms of relations to talk about paying taxes. So a lot of people find themselves in situations because they can't pay their taxes. So why should they lose their home for that? So making sure, here it is, people understand the value of economic wealth, okay? Economic wealth or home wealth or whatever in person. Also, so who knows how to make jewelry? We're looking for people who know how to make jewelry, copper, iron, or brass. We would like to create the Naguso Saba jewelry. If you know how to make jewelry and you know how to use copper, iron, or brass, we would like to meet with you, okay? The Naguso Saba jewelry. We a certain kind of way because the thing is we need, okay, and the reason why we need to raise money is because we have to fund some of the ideas that we have and manifest the goodness of what that is. So Naguso Saba jewelry. And if you're not in the jewelry, you need your copper, iron, or brass, or brass. We also know how to make candles. Anybody out there know how to make candles? I mean, I ain't going to say it to you. We are Wonder Woman. Women, we're just phenomenal. There's just so much things that we can do. But when we have to consider and prioritize and try to have everything one for one in, and that is not community wealth. Okay, we have to create community wealth. So we are looking for people who know how to make candles and jewelry. Also, people who know how to make do bike repairs. If you know how to do bike repairs, that would be also a good note. There's many other things, but I think in terms of finding creative people, people who know how to do repairs. Hey, call us 664. The question was reparations to the, I'm going to repeat the question. Seek reparations today. Okay. N-O-K-N-O-W. No. Okay. Let's move on. That if I can get most of those people who talk about reparations to Kite Society, you concern yourself about all books and you're about reparations. Tell me what this common law means. What's the public policy? I was looking through book here called I do want to spend some time speaking about the step-by-step guide to doing what's right and protecting yourself, the Whistleblower's Handbook. This book is we can just use it as reading material, as a guide to understanding what the law is, okay, and how those things are being applied. I also have a book here called Morality, Politics, and Law. We also have the legal research, how to find and understand the law. Please know where your local law library is, okay? We need people who understand those things. What is public policy? I was looking over here in this book, the Whistleblower's Handbook. There's not public policy law for people who are worthy, and that is true. That's interesting because when I was working out here in the state of Georgia, they can fire you with it without cause. Okay, so that's a violation of here it is our public policy. We go need to know the basis. Okay, now and that's for that. Okay, so again, as I said before, those who are talking about reparations, please, I'm asking you, let's move on. I could see if they were out there with the Gula people and building economics with them and helping those people establish their land and their culture and sharing all that Naguzo Saba over there. Do they know Naguzo Saba? They over there thinking that they all over there by themselves, dancing just like them folks over there in the Caribbean. Hello? Okay. So anyway, we do need to establish relationships. There is a queen over there. I'm not quite sure what her name is, but I did see her on the Gula website on YouTube.com. But anyway, Kite Society, and yes, we do need to move on. Why should your story start at Constitution 13? I said, why should your story start at Constitution 13? Constitution 13, you'll find that in our constitutional rights. What? No. Hello? What? Don't pick and pinpoint, here it is, something that was given to you in a little pamphlet. We need to know the laws. We need to know our rights. We understand our liberty. Moving on from that. All right. All right, so here it is. Tulips for women only. A spontaneous of interest. The venue, the treat, the kept, the share. Please attend. It's spontaneous. I can't really address it. All these other ad-libs, and I can't even begin to say, oh, look at this, it's about this, it's about that. One thing I just know is a spontaneous of interest blessing. Tulips for women only. The venue, the treat, the kept, the share. Please attend. You can find that information on www.meetup.com /meet. And I guess you could just look at the pictorial on streetmeet.biz. Okay? Again, Ujima, for those of you, Ujima, okay, our community, Okay. 3WD, true amelioration, seeking persons who can help produce cooperative economics. Okay. Creating community wealth, and what does it mean? Creating community wealth, and what does it mean? Okay. I'm going to repeat it again. 3WD, true amelioration, seeking persons who can help produce cooperative economics, meaning that we're looking for people who are creative and innovative. Okay, right now, say here it is, how can we find anybody who's doing automotive and know how to really to build and make an engine? That's where the competition is at. When we look at here it is, all these cars out there, they almost practically using the same format of the engine. But we are creative people and we're innovative, right? Okay, blessings. Can we make the 3W engine? What is it? I don't know. Maybe we could use it with shell gas or something. I don't know. So we should have some people out there that know how to do all that. What do you think? I hope so. Creating community wealth, and what does it mean? Volunteering to profit share. Community wealth and creating community wealth is volunteering to profit share. I don't think the curatorial work is unnoticed, at least not in this click. Hello? Click. We need hands to work. I think our women, we need to know how to crochet. What happened to crocheting? What happened to pottery? Where happened? We need people who, I mean, what happened? Can we find people who know how to crochet? Can we purchase their items? These women who know how to crochet, to do pottery. We need people who know how to do glass art. We need people who know how to, make art from pistachios or something, okay? How are we innovatively different? Say here it is, we are a part of this business world, and products and knowledge and all that kind of stuff. So as I said before, we need people who know how to make jewelry, 6 bites, and how to make candles. Okay? All right. Women, yes, we want to be able to purchase your items, especially if you crocheting. I wish I knew how to crochet. I do not know how to crochet a blanket. I do know how to do that, but it kind of wasn't all that straight. That would be good. Okay, so we need more women involved, and here it is, those kind of things. Knowing how to sew. Okay. Naguzo Saba. Naguzo Saba. Hello. I don't know. I haven't been doing my yoga, my Pilates like I need to, but I did ride my bike today. Whew. Yes, I had a hamburger. I want to say here it is, yes, I need to balance. So my suggestion is even maybe getting a copy of what that, it says balancing and eating top-tier foods. Okay? So balancing and eat, I think, is that right? I don't know. I think the top-tier, what you have to have less of is like the candies and the sweets, and so I guess you probably have to have more base foods, which is, they tell bread and stuff like that, but it really would probably be more of a rough edge, things that are growing out of the ground, those things. I went to say, too, I was at the Caribbean Shakers, and anyway, her name is Haylene Green. She's in the West End area. Haylene Green. We also have a young man right here on Campbellton Road at the Family Dollar. He also produces and provides fruits and vegetables. Big him up. Okay. Haylene Green. I met her at the Makers and Shakers, the Caribbean Makers and Shakers. She does say that she's looking for people to volunteer, but you can email her if you're interested. HAYLENGARDEN Queen QUEEN @gmail.com. Okay. Also want to collaborate with persons that know how to drum and dance. The Google Saba is just that, it is 365 days and beyond. Culturally inclusive, entertaining our community, seniors, and our youth. Okay, so that means that we need to be able to participate with our seniors and our youth and explain what Here It Is Google Saba is through dance and music, and of course through food. So we do need juicers. We need cloth for table setting, donations of fruits and vegetables, kanaras, island and continent garments. We need drums. And, of course, we need those people who know how to do those things, okay? I know, I think that maybe, okay, I'll change it. Blessings. Boom. I don't know. I'll find a little keyword that I would like to use. Kite Society. Looking at the negative scope of what we consider security and creating and establishing a foundation knowing what our inalienable rights, laws, and liberties are. We do appreciate those who can study recent cases such as Cecilia McMillan in New York, understanding Troy Davis' case that was here in Georgia. Okay, please join your neighborhood association and Kite Society. We should know who is policing fire trucking in our communities. It is okay. We can be legal and legit. Okay, we should know who is policing fire trucking in our communities. Mind you, most of these people, especially when we look at the sheriff, they're elected officials. I don't know when was the last time any of us, when we voted these people in, that we actually had, dinner or drank or something with them. Okay. When was the last time you met your police chief, and here it is, the fire truck chief, the fireman? So that means that we need to establish relationships with them, okay? Ooh, biting my fingers. I don't know. Okay, I wanted to say thanks for joining Street Meat Company, or thanks for joining Street Meat The Point, listening audience, and hope to have your support. We do accept donations, crowdfunding, support, and your participation. Everyone is valuable in your participation to help yourself, family, community, local, state, region, federal, and global community relies on the many people that contribute to it being an effective structure. Thanks again. Please visit us on them and we. Please visit us, www.streetmeat.biz, and our connect partner is www.meetup.com/street-meat. Thanks again for joining Street Meat The Point. Have a good night.